Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to RDC Talk, Marie. My name is Nur Artricia. I am an executive in Regional Development Community, Berhad, inshallah, from Malaysia. So today we're just gonna start with it's a very simple talk in the sense that it's like a very casual conversation, so you don't need to feel nervous about it. So we can start off with like, can you tell me about yourself? Like, who are you?
Oh, okay. So to start, salam. So I am Marie. I am 21 years old. A university student at University of Cebu, Manila, and I am taking a Bachelor of Education, Secondary Education major in English, and I am really fond of teaching, and I want to pursue my career in teaching. And moreover, I have two brothers and seven sisters. So I am fifth in the family. Yes, and my mother is a self-employed and she is now having a small business, and my father is a government employee.
Okay, that's really nice, mashallah. So I'm so curious, like, can you tell us what drove you to volunteering with KCC right now?
Okay, so back then when I was in high school, I am really fond of volunteering. So I do believe that I have the heart of volunteerism. Um, I do I do join a lot of organizations, doing extracurricular, and we do some civil activities, educational development, and humanitarian activities. So that's what we did in the organization. And up until now, I am doing it because of the Katambayayong.
That's really nice. So you have been doing
Yes,
volunteerism work before entering
before.
KCCA even. What
And
drives you? Why do you want to volunteer?
um, it draws me into idea of service. So when I met Miss Amara, then she introduced me the Katambayayong, and then the Katambayayong is really the idea of service. They introduced me the yes, of course. Then it draws me to into volunteering to them because they have a lot of services for students, young professionals. Yes.
That's really nice. So like when you meet Miss Amara who introduced you to KCCA and etc. What is your first impression towards the center?
Towards the center, it is very organized because during this pandemic, it is really hard to um, gather a lot of people. And when they go to our village, yes, I was very interested in joining it because they really tend to make it possible to make a lot of activities for the students and for the families out there who is suffering. Yes. It is really a great idea how they come up this organization because I've grown up in a crowded place and I have seen a lot of students that is pregnant and suffering. That's it. Is I am very overwhelmed, and it is I am really grateful for what they have done during this pandemic.
It's really nice. So your first impression is that this KCC is very organized.
Very organized.
Interesting. And you can, what I understand from you is that they're very organized in a sense that helping others, other individuals,
Yes.
like people as teenagers, perhaps young adults who have like teenage, like pregnancy or something.
Because during this pandemic, it is really hard to gather. Like the aims of Katambayayong is to help young professionals and students um, to know they're beautiful of their chosen vocations.
I see. Okay. So with that one, with all the things that your first impression, like it's very organized, it helps people like you yourself, Marie. So I was wondering, like, what does KCC means to you? Like, how does it change you as a person?
KCC means a lot to me, really, really do, because they um we have the same um value in life. Like, I really want to serve people. Uh, they they help me in terms of intellectually, my personality and perspectives in life. Back then I was easygoing, and then when I entered the KCC, my goals are widened. It makes me believe that uh, working is really in the service of the people here in our community.
See, so it changes your worldview in a sense. Your
Yes.
worldview where how do you benefit the community. So this is really nice, mashallah. Of course, when you look into what is KCC doing now, and then what it can be in the future. So what would you predict KCC will become in next, perhaps, inshallah, 5 years ahead?
So what I predict in KCC is that we will be expand. Now we are just in one city. So here in here in Cebu City, we do have a lot of city. So here in our
Yes.
city, we do, yes, 14 barangays, and now we are slowly expanding to them. We are communicating to them on how they're going to improve their community, and KCC tends to organize. We do training, teaching, and developing. So it really fits on the how we are going to organize the community and the city. So I think KCC will be really big in the future, and we will expand. And we do have Cebu City, Mandawi City, Talisay City. So we do have a lot of city in here. So somehow we're going to international.
That's really nice. Hopefully that
Yes.
really what really happened. Mashallah. It's like positive social change,
Yeah.
in other words. So what were you
So
saying?
instead of we do have, for now, as for now, we do have limited staff. So Sir Nikki is training students for them to how they're going to deal a lot of people. So we do have trainers here in our office. So it is a way how we are going to um, come in the future. That's it.
I see. That's really nice. Okay, this question might be a little bit off, but
Okay.
perhaps it will make this interview more meaningful in a sense. So, what is the one event or activities in KCC that change like it makes you more closer to KCC? That one event.
One event. So when I first attend the seminar, that's it, because they introduced to me about the KCC, and then when I know about the KCC, their objectives, their programs, and how are they going to deal with a lot of people, and the positive social norms, support, efficiency, and mattering, opportunities for skill development, and somehow related to me because as an education student, I'm really fond of doing a lot of things and communicating to others. That's make me closer to them. Sir Nikki and Miss Amara and Sir Robert have really done so much about the KCC, and they are doing their best to make it more um, uphold those standards in life.
SubhanAllah. It's from that one seminar offered by KCC, it makes you hook up till today.
Yes,
Wow.
that's it, because I am really fond of volunteering. So when I attend that, and we had our activity on the next month, so I'm really excited. So I will going to meet a lot of people, students, even though we are just in the same age, but we are communicating to me respectively na how am I going, how I am here in KCC. So yes, that's it. It is really amazing. How are they going to participate in our community, rich community? That's it.
That's really nice. That's really nice, mashallah. I want to know more about the seminar. If you can highlight one point from the seminar that you remember.
In our we do have a lot of topics. So we have firstly drug addiction, which is headed by our one of our volunteer here.
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, that was discussed by Miss Amara, the peer pressure. That would be really great for students to know how are they going to deal with a lot of people. So we are going to discuss it to the students that is in the seminar. So
See.
in our seminar, they are going to learn a lot of things, a lot of topics. Yes. So it is over. It is a training and a development.
That's really nice, mashallah. So I think there are lots of things with I can see KCC have the potential to do in the future, like those seminars, trainings that you mentioned, leadership development, and etc. So, is there any what's it called students that you know, perhaps I would say came from a very high risk background that you mentioned, drug addiction, social pressure, peer pressure, that for you really is it called worth to mention in this interview? Is there anyone that you know,
You know about
like
like
your the students that the ones that you contacted with right now? Yes.
so in it is our neighbor. He is now not studying anymore because of financial. So that's why I invited them here in KCC, and they're willing to attend the seminar, and they are very welcome. And they when they listened about the KCC, Sir Nikki and Miss Amara did is they organized them like they have we 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 get 20% participant in that moment because it was not that strict. So we give the opportunity. So they did is to listen, and I can see they are really having fun listening the seminar because our host is very talkative and very joyful to be with. That's it. It was very
It's really nice, mashallah. So I can see that why you mentioned KCC really, really means a lot to you. You've seen the
very
change.
yes. Change is here in KCC.
So it says as its name, Katambayayong.
Katambayayong.
Okay, yes, I did it. Okay, it's been
Katambayayong.
yeah, Katambayayong.
Yes, that's it.
It's really an amazing place, mashallah. I would love to be there. So I think our time is running up. Is anything else that you would like to share? I would say your last words for us to know, or the ones outside there to know about KCC.
So KCC provides family counseling. The I want you to know the things that KCC are doing. So the first is the substance abuse, the sexual abuse, premarital sex, siblings rivalry, child discipline, extended family, and and moreover we have group counseling, which is the fears and weaknesses, unexpressed feelings. That was topic by Sir Robert, and championship, premarital anxieties. So here in KCC, we do tend to um, get those topics that will involve a lot of people, especially now suffering in the pandemic. It is really hard seeing them um, doing those things alone. So we are here to help them and be part of their lives.
That is subhanallah. That's really nice. Last words, Marie. So thank you so much for sharing everything like about yourself, what drove you to KCC, your first impression, and how it means to you, to us, especially in Malaysia. So I hopefully it'll help, like it give people the idea that this KCC really needs to be, what's they call it, expanded to other cities that you
Yeah,
mentioned, mashallah.
it will,
So
and we will.
okay, that's, take note of that, everyone.
Our
It says it will, mashallah. So that's pretty much it for today. Thank you for having, thank you for your time for the interview this morning.
thank you for
So
having me.
yes. All right, inshallah ta'ala, that's pretty much it for the RDC talk today. My name is Nur, and we'll hope to see you guys in next RDC talk, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you.